Money Spinner. This week we're back in the capital at National Lottery HQ. We're joined by 5 players who are all a little nervous. They're waiting to spin the wheel very nervously. But don't forget, all 5 of them get the chance to spin and win for that top prize of €250,000. So let's meet the lucky 5 from County Mayo. Please welcome Susan Dunn. From County Westmeath, it's Stuart Wells. From County Kildare, please welcome Sharon Webb. Player number 4 is from County Cork. It's Michael Mcnamara. And finally, from County Donegal, it's another Michael. It's Michael Mchugh. Right before our players spin the wheel, let's bag them some prizes. Shall we get them some prizes? I think we will. Yes, we get them some prizes. Yes. As always, we have 5 different coloured boxes, and inside the boxes are prizes. Now, we have a top-of-the-range tablet worth €500. We have a smart TV worth €1,500. How about a spending spree worth €3,000? There's also a luxury city break worth €5,000. And the top prize hidden in one of our boxes is that holiday voucher worth €10,000. Now, obviously, our players don't know where the prizes are hidden, so what I'm going to do is ask each of them to choose a box to reveal what they've won. So, Susan, you're player number 1. Which box would you like?
I'd like red box, please.
The red box, OK. Let's see what's hidden in the red box. Congratulations, Susan. You've got yourself a shopping spree worth €3,000. OK, Stuart, you're next. Where would you like?
I should go blue.
Let's go blue, OK. Let's see, is the top prize hidden in the blue? It's the city break worth €5,000. Well done. OK, player number 3 is Sharon. Sharon, what would you like?
I will have a green, please.
The green, OK. Is the top prize hidden here? Let's have a look. It's the tablet worth €500. Excellent. OK, we got 2 boxes left and 2 Michaels left. So, Michael, you're first. We have silver or orange?
Orange, please.
The orange, OK. Let's see what's in the orange box. Congratulations, Michael. You've got yourself the luxury holiday worth €10,000. And last but not least, Michael, we've got the silver one. Can you remember what's left?
1,500.
1,500. It's the TV. It's a smart TV worth €1,500. Well done. So well done to all players in that game, but now it's time for the big one. Will any of our players get their hands on that top prize of €250,000? Well, we'll soon find out. But also on the wheel, we have €100,000, we have €50,000, €40,000. In fact, the minimum that any player can walk away with today is €10,000. So first up to spin the wheel from County Mayo, please welcome Susan Dunn. Susan, how are you? Good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Now, don't be nervous. Just relax. You know, we're going to give you loads of money here, hopefully.
That's good.
OK, so tell us, you've been married for how long?
48 years.
Very good. Who's the lucky man? He's here.
Yeah, Ambrose, he's down there with the glasses. The man with the glasses down there.
48 years?
Yes, in September.
Wow. So in 2 years' time, there's a big celebration happening.
Celebration,
Golden?
hopefully. Yes.
Excellent. Any plans, or is it too far off?
Well, it's a bit far off yet. I haven't really thought about it yet.
OK, right. Well, you have plenty of time to think about it. But what do you do with yourself, or what did you do with yourself?
Well, I was in London, and I was in Twickenham in Middlesex. I was in Dublin, and I've been doing a lot of retail work.
Okay.
I worked for a lot of the big supermarkets, as I told you originally, and that's about really. I'm retired now, so I don't do any work.
OK, so tell me the story of your scratch card.
I rarely buy scratch cards. I do the lotto, but I said this time I'd buy scratch cards because a few ladies had one in the area, and I said, oh, I must try one of them cards, and I'll give it a go. So I bought one and give it a go and put it in the post, and that was it.
You gave it a go, and
I gave it a go.
Because there was 2 other ladies from Mayo on the show. So you're the 3rd lady from
Yeah,
Mayo.
I know. Recently there was 2, so I said I must try. But that's not saying I have been getting them as birthday presents and stuff, but I haven't had, this is the first one I've had any luck on.
OK, so you get gifts and stuff like that.
Gifts and
let's move on to your hobbies. What do you like to do?
Well, I love walking, I love exercise, aqua aerobics, love listening to music, got a bingo and do a bit of cycling.
OK. But your big love, I suppose, is dancing, is that right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So where do you dance? Where do you go to the dances and stuff?
The Castle Court Hotel in Westport and the Macmillan Park Hotel in Claremorris.
And what style of dancing is it?
Country and Western.
All right, okay. And is there any particular band that you like? Is there certain acts that you follow?
I like the country and Western bands, say Nathan Carter.
Very good. He's very popular at the moment.
Yeah.
And you're Mike Denvers?
Yes.
Very good. So how upset were you over the whole Garth Brooks thing?
Oh, very upset.
So was
yes.
I.
Yeah, very
Joke,
upset.
wasn't it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Our audience are agreeing, yes.
Yeah, big joke.
An absolute.
Yeah.
It's terrible, very embarrassing.
Yeah.
So we missed out on Garth Brooks, but hopefully he'll come back and do
Hopefully
something for us.
he will, yes.
Plans for the winnings? What are you going to do with your money?
Well, I'd love to go to America to see my friend.
Okay.
Because I was very good friends with a lady that I live near, and she went back to America. She's a lifelong friend, so I'd love to go to America.
And what part of America is she in?
New Jersey.
New Jersey. Have you ever been before?
No.
Well, you'll love it.
Yeah.
So let's get you some cash so we can send you to New Jersey. How does that sound?
Oh, that'd be great.
Great. Well, listen, take your position there. And ladies and gentlemen, give her a big, big round of applause. Susan, over you go. Over you go. And a 3, 2, 1. Give that wheel a big spin. Come on, folks. Cheer her on. Here we go. Excellent. Now, come on back here. And just to let you know, we need a green light to show that it's a valid spin, but I don't think we'll have a problem with that. Any hellos very quickly before the wheel stops?
Yeah, I want to say hello to my brother in Leixlip and my brother in Leitrim as well, and all their family, and my sister-in-law Rita, and my sister-in-law Anne and Carlo.
So, and everyone who wished you
and
well this
everyone
week.
who wished me well, all my
Okay,
friends.
the 250,000 is coming back around again. Will it make it around? Let's have a look and see. It's going to stop. Where's it going to stop? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 25,000. Congratulations. Well done. There you go. Oh, it's not far off, but it's not the biggest, but it's 25,000 euro. It's a lot of money, so well done. Give her a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. You thought it was the big prize. It was close. It was very, very close. Okay, but player number 2 is from County Westmeath. Give him a round of applause. It's Stuart Wells. Stuart, how are you?
I'm very well.
Good to see you. How are you feeling today?
Oh, great.
How has your week been?
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah?
Absolutely unreal.
Well, that's not a Westmeath accent, so
No,
it's
it's
via
not.
where?
Via London.
Via London?
Yeah,
And
via
what brought you here?
London. Work brought me here originally, yeah.
And how long ago was that?
Oh, 14 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Very good.
14
So you
years,
mentioned work. What do you do?
I'm working a petrol filling station in the
Okay.
village.
And tell us the story of your ticket, because something tells me it's where you bought it.
Yeah, we've only just had the machine in a couple of months' time. And we got 2 tickets. One I got in the garage, and one we bought in the post office.
Okay.
My partner already got them, and we filled them out, sent them in. We both got 2 3 stars.
Wow.
Yeah, so we filled them out and sent them off. And
Eddie was unlucky. It's fair to say he was unlucky.
it was, yeah.
But
Yeah, so
also,
I got John.
Is your boss here as well? You'd like to say
He
a
is,
big
Paul's
thank you to
here.
him?
Yeah, Paul's there. And Sarah, his partner's there as well. So, yeah.
And that's where I thought all the gang would go, yay, because we're here supporting, yay. Well, listen, you mentioned Eddie there, so you're engaged to Eddie.
Yeah.
So any plans for a wedding?
Not at the moment, no.
Not at the moment?
No.
Will today's winnings, will
But-
that change anything?
Yeah, you never know. You never know. You don't know.
So hobbies-wise, what do you like to do with yourself?
I do things with glass, crafting.
Okay, I've never
Yeah.
met anyone
Fusion.
who does that. So
No.
what type?
Fusion glass and
Okay.
stained glass make stuff, yeah.
And is it something that, you know, you put on exhibitions with and
Yeah,
sell?
we'd go around the country exhibiting, plus selling at crafts fairs and stores and stuff. So yeah, we'd go around the whole
And
of
is
the
it a
country.
hobby or is it like a second job?
Oh, it's a hobby, but just, you know, Eddie
Hobby
would
that
be
you
more.
make money out of. The odd time.
Yeah, that's right.
Great. And have you any favourite piece that you like to make or anything like that?
Oh no, more the fusion glass, more putting photography onto glass at the moment. We're doing it
And
too.
does
So.
Eddie do it as well?
Yeah, he does. Yeah,
Who's
full
better?
time.
Be honest now.
He's better.
He's better. Very
He's
good.
better at it than me.
Okay, so plans for the winnings then?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Oh well, to expand the workshop really, if we can.
And where
yeah,
is the
make
workshop?
that in the house there. We
Okay.
have built it in the house. So if I could make it bigger, then
Great. Would you take a
expand
little
it.
holiday, a little break?
yeah, would do that if I could. Yeah, I'd love to.
Well, listen, I wish you
Yeah.
the very best of luck.
Thanks very much indeed.
Let's see if we can get you that €250,000.
We'll try.
Are you ready?
Thanks.
Okay,
Yeah.
take your position. I'm going to reset the wheel. Okay, the lights are reset. And in 3, 2, 1, give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, spin the wheel. So, come over here to me. Anyone you'd like to say hello to? Because something tells me we'll be here for a while.
Oh, big Paul. And just my mum and my brother back in
Give them a big
England.
wave down the camera there.
Back over in England, down in London. So, yeah, I'd like to say hello to them. And plus all my friends and everyone in the village that's been coming in the petrol station this week, giving me great congratulations and wishes and everything. So.
Right, this is slowing down. Let's see where it's going to land. The green light is there, so we're happy out. Let's see how much you get. Here we go, it's slowing down. I don't think the 250 will come back around, but let's take a look. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 19,000. Well done, buddy. Brilliant. Now our third player is from County Kildare. Give her a big warm welcome because she's a little nervous. It's Sharon Webb. Sharon, how are you?
I'm very hurry.
Now you're very nervous, but I met your mum and your daughter and your son earlier on. They're extremely nervous.
Super nervous, yeah.
But they're delighted to be here because I believe there was killings as who gets the tickets.
There was fights, but we got there.
Okay, so tell us your two children. I met them earlier on. But
I have Brandon and I have Amy.
There they are, there. I met Amy. Look at the banner, hold it up there. Isn't it lovely? Spin and win. Hopefully you do. Now, you told me you don't buy lotto, you don't buy scratch cards.
No.
So how did you end up here?
Well, I wouldn't be the luckiest of people. So my dad was kind of saying to me, I was going to have to move into a new home. So my dad was after saying to me to, you know, buy a lotto ticket or something, win the lotto so you can do things or whatever. So I said, grand, did a €6 quick pick, did that, won a scratch card. I was like, okay, scratched it, 3 stars, filled it out, left it in the car, and only thought about it there a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, just must send that away. Sent it away, and here I am.
So what do you think changed your look?
I don't know. I think it's just a fresh start that I gave me and the kids, and we're here now, so.
Well, I'm delighted you're here.
Yeah.
You know, I'd love you to win those. Now, I said to you earlier on, I said, I think we've met before.
Yes.
And I was right.
Yes.
Where did we meet?
We met at, oh, now.
You're a star.
I'm gone. You're a star. Sorry, apologise.
You like
yes.
to sing?
I do, yeah.
Yeah, what type of songs?
A bit of everything, but I like the kind of ballads and soft ballads.
Have you a particular favourite song that you like?
No.
No?
No.
I don't believe it. Amy, does she have a favourite song?
No.
I think she knows where this is going. You're a verse in the chorus?
A small bit.
Tiny bit then.
Okay.
Right.
You remember me when the west wind moves among the fields of barley. You can tell the sun in his jealous skies when we walked in fields of gold.
I wasn't expecting that. You aren't either.
No.
So, all right, the plans for the winnings. You mentioned you moved into a new home, so is that what you're going to concentrate on? Yeah.
That and we've never been on a holiday. The kids have never been on an airplane, so this is kind of a first. So it's kind of they've warned me this is the first thing. So
where do you want to go? Is there fights over who's going to go where? And they're like, I want to go to America. I want to go to Spain.
Yeah, I don't really. Well, Amy did mention Disneyland. I thought no, okay, that's a bit too far. But I don't think anywhere would be.
Once they
fabulous.
get on a plane, they're happy.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Right. Oh, and Amy made this for you.
Oh, is this for me?
That's for you.
My first little gift on the show. Amy, thank you so much. Lovely. I'll open it later, okay? I'll open it later. How much would, 250,000? How much would that mean to you? Would it change your life?
€10,000 would change our lives. So, anything after that, get the stretcher ready. You know, I'm just.
Well, can I just say? You're guaranteed at least €10,000.
Exactly, that's amazing. So, yeah.
So, I actually don't think it's nerves today. I think it's more happiness that you're here.
It is. It's a bit of everything. So,
okay. Well, listen, will we put you out of your misery and get it over with?
That should go on.
I think we will. Right, I'll reset the wheel here.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, give her a big, big round of applause. Take her position. And the very best of luck. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Spin the wheel. Right, we could be here for a while as well. Okay. Anyone you'd like to say thank you to? Or?
Just thanks to everyone at Centra in Kildare because they were fantastic, and all my friends and family, and Lisa and Heather, Catherine, Joyce and the team, everyone, just, you know.
And don't worry, I'll thank your dad for you because he made you buy the ticket. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, fair play. You'll have to give him something.
Of course.
Right, here we go. It's starting to slow down. Let's see what the ball is going to land on. It's passed around. Here we go. Will it move again? It will. There's 100 is there. Will it?
No, we're okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's 10,000 euros. Now, before we meet player number 4, it's time to find out who's going to be playing Money Spinner next week. Amy, I'm going to leave this here till later on. Thank you so much. Okay, so all the names are in here. Any of our audience got tickets in for this week? I told you to lie at least and say yes. Okay, congratulations. Oh my goodness, look at this. I think this is the first time that I've ever done it anyway. It's, the ticket is from the UK. It's Margaret McArdle, and she's from Middlesex in the UK, so well done. Maybe she was here on holidays and bought the ticket. There we go. That's the first one for me. Okay, player number 2 for next week is from Donegal. It's Martina Callahan. So congratulations, Martina. We'll see you next week. Player number 3 for next week's show. Congratulations to Mary Spillane, and she is from Cork. There we go. Round of applause. Okay, player number 4 is number 4, isn't it? It is indeed. Okay, player number 4 is from Dublin, and it's Anne Flynn. So congratulations, Anne. We'll see you next week. Last one. I'll give them a good spin. Okay. Last one. Player 5 for next week. Congratulations to Mary Creven, and she's from Athenry in Galway. Congratulations to you. So there we go. And just to let you know, we'll publish those names here on lottery.ie on Monday. Now, if you want to spin your way to €250,000, all you have to do is pop your Money Spinner scratch card with the 3 stars and all your details into the special envelopes which you can get at any National Lottery agent. Send it to the National Lottery, and the very best of luck. Right, back to the action. It's time to meet player number 4. He's from Cork. It's Michael Mcnamara. Michael, how are you, sir? Good to see you.
Thank you.
Now, you got a big cheer. Who's here with you today?
There's a daughter of mine, Elizabeth, and married to Martin, and I have a grandson, they're married to Esther. So that's about it.
That's them. Very good.
Yes.
And
We're
tell me,
traveling light, you know,
tell me the story of your ticket.
My ticket, yes, I do a bit of shopping for my, and I just bought 2 tickets at Reardon's value in for my, and they were hanging around for a week because we had no envelopes. So we purchased envelopes anyway at the shop again, and I got Esther to drop them off. I said, I had 3.
There was strict instructions, though.
Yes, I said, 1 a week.
Right, 1 a week for
And
3 weeks.
she didn't obey.
She didn't listen?
No.
Thank God she didn't listen, so
put
round of applause.
The 3 men there was. The 3 for the 1 box.
So sent all 3 of them.
And that was it. Yeah, so, knew nothing until last Monday evening, got a phone call.
Wow. Could you believe it when you got the phone call?
No. Still a bit of shock.
Great. Well, you're here. This is real.
This is it,
I'll pinch you just to prove it. You're here. But listen, tell me, you're retired now.
Retired, yes. I spent a lot of time, over 30 years, driving for the Cork County Council.
So you must have liked to drive and travel.
Yes. And came out in early retirement, and then went into a bit of gardening, and we developed a garden centre, family business.
So tell us about that. What's the name of it?
Hillside Garden Centre.
So if you're passing by Hillside Garden Centre,
drop in and say hello. Lines now.
Great.
Yeah. So do a bit of pottering, hope for the good weather, which we're getting.
We're getting,
yeah.
Long may it last.
True. And
apart from gardening, though, what hobbies have you got?
Hobbies would be mainly vintage,
right.
Old stationary oil engines and tractors and that, you know, yeah. Okay. So we joined the club, and it takes us out, meeting people, and weekends. The vintage scene starts from Easter Sunday until the National Ploughing in October.
Very good.
So it's a long...
So that keeps you busy.
You do.
Now, you were telling me earlier on that you could be waiting for a part for one of these engines for
up
to 2 years.
Yes, but when you're hunting for a part...
Hunting, I like
that.
Yes,
hunting, yes. It gets more... You get more satisfaction out of it.
You do.
Because you're expecting it to come next week, and next week might be partner's time, and you know, so...
And do the parts travel from all over the world?
What they do, yes.
Yeah,
yes,
so it's not just
but
Ireland.
to make the contacts
right.
is the problem.
It's all about the contacts.
It is, and if we get that and have the money to buy them...
Exactly. Well, we're hoping to get you money so you can buy plenty more.
I hope so.
But plans for your winnings, you're not going to spend it all on old engines, eh?
No, not really. So, that's the story.
Right, so you're not going to tell me what you're going to spend the money on?
Maybe a bit of a holiday.
Oh, anywhere in particular?
Not really. No, I wouldn't.
Okay, well, listen, will we just do it?
Yeah,
I think we will. Give him a round of applause.
Right.
I'll reset the wheel.
Right.
You take a position there, Michael, and in 3, 2, 1, spin that wheel. And for those of you who'd like to know, he said he'd like to go to Scotland on a little holiday, so make sure he goes. Scotland would be a nice place to visit.
True.
Yeah. Doesn't want to talk. He's too nervous. He just wants to look at the amount. Any hellos or thank yous? Quickly?
I'd like to say hello to my daughter who's in the UK, my brother Bob and his family in Castleines, and a special word to Mrs. Mary Murphy.
Mary Murphy.
In Mitchelstown.
Mitchelstown.
She's a very special lady.
Right. Yeah. Very special lady, but 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, a very special amount. It's 17,000. I hope he got all his hellos in. Okay, our fifth and final players from Donegal, it's Michael Mchugh. Michael, how are you? You're very welcome, Michael. Last but not least, you were telling me earlier on you're from a beautiful part of Donegal.
Yeah.
Up near Downings, is that right?
Near Downings, yeah.
Beautiful. Where is it?
That's Cranford.
Cranford.
Yeah.
Okay.
Between Kenny and Downings, yeah.
Very good. I've been up there now. Beautiful beaches. And when we get the sunshine, you can be
yeah.
anywhere in the world. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stunning. And who's with you today? Who have we got?
My wife and sons and daughters-in-law and grandchildren.
And all the gang. So
All
that's Marie there.
That's right.
And 43 years married, you told me earlier.
It's hard, isn't it?
I don't know, is it? It doesn't look hard because you look very young.
Believe, isn't it?
You look too young to be married 43 years. What's the secret?
I was married very young.
You're married very young. Very good. Well, listen, tell me the story about your ticket.
As my two grandsons bought me that for Father's Day.
Okay.
And they helped me to scratch it and was left there. And they were in then one day and this card, my wife seen the card wasn't sent away. So she asked me what I was going to do with it, and I said, well, whatever you like. So she filled the card and I signed it. The two grandsons said, Granda, sign this card now. So I signed the card and I went to the post office with my wife to post it, and that was it.
And are they here today?
They're there, yeah.
They're there.
Mark
Give them
and
a big
Adam's
round of
there in the
applause because
front.
we can thank them. So, what did you do with yourself? You're retired now, are you?
Retired, yeah.
Yeah.
Done a bit of farming, yeah.
Right, and what type of farming was it?
I just suckling cows at one time, it's dry stock now.
Great, and you were telling me your son, is he running it now? It's only a small
yeah,
farm,
that's
is it?
right, yeah.
Yeah. And do you still help out? Do you still do a bit?
I do a little, not so much.
Oh, not too much.
Not so much, no.
Right, but you do a lot of dancing as well, you were telling me.
I did, yeah, one time, yeah.
Right, and what type of dancing is it? Is it the same as Susan?
Country western, yeah.
Yeah. And have you any particular bands that you like to go see? Or?
Well, country and western, but it depends. It doesn't need to be country and western all the time, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And is it all about the music for the dancing? Yeah.
You need good music, yeah.
Right. And you mentioned earlier on, you know, a while ago, or, you know, years ago, you do a lot of dancing.
Yeah.
Would you travel around Ireland? Or?
Oh, not around Ireland, no, but there were all dance halls around, local dance halls around that area.
And how many nights a week would you have done it?
Oh, well, I could do anything up to 35, 40 at the one.
40
That's
nights?
years ago now, not now.
30, 40 nights on the trot?
Yeah.
Were you not wrecked?
Not then, no.
That's how he looks as well as he does. And plans for the winnings, what are you going to do?
It'll depend. I wouldn't make no plans until I see what I won first.
If you won €250,000, what would you do?
I promised them I would pay for the meal on the way home.
If you win €10,000, you better do that. Listen, the very best of luck to you.
Thank
Take your
you.
position there.
Yeah.
I'll reset the wheel. Here we go. Give him a big round of applause. Our final player today. And off it goes. You can take a step back here, Michael. Let's see if at least one player can get themselves that €250,000. So here we go. Fine spin. Anyone you'd like to say hello or thank you to?
Everyone that sent me good wishes and rang and sent cards, and all my friends that know me, yeah. That's all it was.
Was it a busy week of all that?
It was, yeah. Busy week, yeah.
Great. Okay, the wheel is slowing down. Come on, can we do it? At least one would be nice. Right, this could be a good one. It's coming back around again. Will it make it down? I don't think it'll make it down, but let's see what it lands on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10,000 euros. So that's it. Congratulations to all our players, and congratulations to Susan. She leaves today with €28,000. So well done, Susan. And this week on Money Spinner, we gave away a grand total of €101,000. Yes, we did. And if you want to join me on Money Spinner, all you have to do is buy a scratch card and be lucky enough to appear on the only show in town where all 5 players spin and win for €250,000. Until next week, goodbye.